Hi friends, and welcome to Book a Day for Little Learners. Friends, today it is February 13th and I am excited to read you The Night Before Valentine's Day. February 13th is the night before Valentine's Day, and I know many of you probably have your Valentine cards and your Valentine's box ready to take to school or daycare tomorrow, and I hope that is a wonderful day for you. Friends, this is a story by Natasha Wing and illustrated by Heidi Patach. And I hope that before we read the story, you are willing to hit the like button. And if you are already a subscriber, I'm so happy you're back for another Valentine story. If you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing. We do a new story every single day. Let's read The Night Before Valentine's Day. The Night Before Valentine's Day by Natasha Wing, illustrated by Heidi Patach. This is called the title page. 'Twas the night before Valentine's Day, and all through the town, children were busy, not making a sound. Friends, if the beginning of this story sounds familiar to you, it sounds like the book The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. They gathered their scissors, their glitter and glue, pink and red paper, and paintbrushes too. They made cards that read, "Will you be mine?" and others that said, "My true Valentine." They trimmed giant hearts with stickers and lace and added an arrow in just the right place. Princess Valentine says, "Hugs and kisses." I like how this person made Valentine hearts for the nose and the ears. I think that's clever. Then marking the envelopes with each friend's name, they hoped that their friends were doing the same. Friends, look, it got stuck on his tongue. That's silly. And when they were done, they slept snug in their beds while visions of candy hearts danced in their heads. True blue, love you, say yes, princess, kiss me, miss me, come back. If you get those candy hearts around Valentine's Day, if you haven't already, they are kind of fun to read. They say different things. The very next morning, it was Valentine's Day. They grabbed all their cards and went on their way. So friends, these friends are going to school in a bus. Maybe you walk to school, or you drive to school, you get driven to school, or maybe you take a different kind of bus. The classroom was decked out in red, pink, and white with balloons and streamers so festive and bright. Friends, what do you think? Looks like they're having a wonderful party. And all their Valentine boxes, they have balloons and streamers. Someone dropped by with a giant bouquet addressed to the teacher, who blushed right away. The card was signed from a secret admirer, but everyone knew it was Mr. O'Meyer. So the bouquet is the grouping of flowers. And if someone blushes, you can see it a little bit in the picture, it means that they're embarrassed and their cheeks turn like a rosy red color. They played Pin the Heart and won goofy toys. So sometimes we play Pin the Tail on the donkey, but in this case, it wasn't the tail they were putting on, it was the heart. Look at those silly sunglasses and headband. And girls ran away from kissy face boys. Oh, friends, you only kiss someone if you ask them for permission, especially at school. At home, it's probably okay not to ask, but at school, you always ask. Ask first. The art teacher came and painted kids' faces. She put hearts on cheeks and sillier places. She put them on cheeks and on noses. Friends, look, I love this, that there are books. There's a bookshelf behind the children. And look, this is the book we're reading. At last it was time to deliver the cards. Look, one for Lisa, Jim, and Bernard. They opened them up, read them, and smiled, and laughed at the cards that were totally wild. So this card had something that jumped out, and it says, "Be my love bug," and it's a little bug that jumped out. This one says, "You're very mice." Those are clever. Then they ate goodies, sweet cherries and grapes, and drank punch with ice cubes in little heart shapes. Oh, that's so festive. Love heart shapes. They have cupcakes with little hearts on them. And just when they thought the party was done, a knock on the door came at 1:15. So 1:15 is 1:15. Who do you think is knocking on the door? Do you think it's the principal? Is it the gym teacher again? When what to their wondering eyes should appear but the principal himself, dressed in full Cupid gear. His arrows how golden, his bow curved and tight. The wig that he wore was a comical sight. That is funny. He looks silly, doesn't he? I think he looks silly, but he was doing it to make the kids happy. So I think that is very nice. It's a very nice thought. Cupid is a made-up character or creature that shoots an arrow at someone to make them fall in love. So we see Cupids around Valentine's Day. He spoke not a word and was gone in a minute, leaving a present behind. Now what could be in it? They read Cupid's note as he leapt down the hall. Happy Valentine's Day to one and to all. What do you think is in it? Did you make your guess? All right, let's see what's in it. Happy Valentine's Day to one and to all. Friends, he gave them a class pet. It's hard to tell from here, friends, if it's a hamster or a gerbil. It would be easier if I could see if their tail was long or short, but they gave them a class pet. I bet that made the children really happy. Friends, I hope you enjoyed our reading of this story. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. I would love to have you back tomorrow to read our last Valentine story on Valentine's Day. We might continue the rest of the month with stories about love and friendship, but tomorrow, February 14th, will be the last Valentine story for this year. I look forward to seeing you then, friends. Bye for now.